Hey guys, how you doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. So today I am going to show you my secret weapon, my Bitcoin cheat charts, and how I use these dominator indicators down here, which you guys can't get hold of these, but I just want to show you guys how I use them and how they work. So we're gonna look at the trading day today, which is basically on these two charts. It's basically about here. Right, so what we've got the 15-minute chart here. Look, 15-minute, 4-minute chart here. So I have two bots operating here. We have a bot that goes for slightly bigger moves, not exactly swing trades, but bigger moves, and then this is the scalper bot, which goes for more scalper trades. So how this works is we'll go for our bigger move bot first here. So I mean, if we look back here, this was obviously yesterday. So we've got the buy signal here, and obviously you can basically see the market went up. I mean, it's pretty clear, isn't it? Then we got a sell signal here, which basically didn't really amount to anything, so we would have stopped out of that trade. And then we got the buy signal again here, and then obviously the market goes up quite a bit, and then we get the sell signal here, just here, and then obviously, as you can see, the market comes down. We get the buy signal here. Market doesn't really do a lot, so we would basically get stopped out of that trade, and then we get the sell signal here, and the market comes down. So basically what we've got here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades. 2 are basically about break even, and then 4 of them are great trades. Obviously it isn't always this good, but I'm just showing you today. So they're our main trades. Sorry, not our main trades, but our bigger trades with wider stops and bigger take profits. Now here's our scalper trade. So how this works, how the scalper bot works, I'll just zoom this in so we can get a bit more, see a bit more what's going on here. Whoops, I think I zoomed in on the wrong one. Here we go. Right, so let's see what we've got going on here. So the 29th today. So we're looking at basically about here. So what we've got here, two dominator indicators. This one you can see is actually just ticked to a sell, but this is a larger time frame one. So if you zoom all the way out, you can see there's lots of buys and sells, but this will be in either a buy, a sell, buy, sell. So how this works is we only look for buy trades. Buy trades when we're in green, we ignore the sell trades. So how has this played out for us with our scalper bots as of today, our scalp trades? So today the 30th, let's go. So about here. So again, ignore the sell because obviously we are only looking for buys. So we get a buy trade here. So this obviously you have tight stops with these. So this one doesn't really work out for us. But then we have a buy here, and this one does fly up pretty well. Depending on how tight you run your risk management, you'd probably get up to around here. Then, so that's that buy. Then we ignore the sell. We get another nice buy here. So even if you're still not in this long, even if you basically this takes you out of your little scalp trade there, you've got long again here and had a nice profit. Obviously your risk management, your trading take profit is going to take you out of that trade there. Sell, we ignore the sell, remember, because we're in red. Buy here, nice buy trade here. Buy, the market moves up, fantastic. We'll get taken out of our trading take profit. Obviously ignoring the sell. I mean, the market is overall coming down here. And obviously it's going to take a while for this larger time frame to come down, but we are still only looking for buys. I mean, we don't know whether the market's going to keep going up. I mean, it does come down, but we don't know this at the time. So we're looking at the green, we're only taking the buys, ignoring the sells. So again, we get a buy here. Doesn't really work out for us, this one, as a scalp. So yeah, that's a losing trade. And then we get a buy here. This buy is a good trade. So this is a good trade for us, probably get taken out with our risk management there. Let me just show you guys with me zoom in and just show you guys exactly how much the move pretty much is. So it is look, it's still over a 1% move, and we have a 0.5% take profit, and then it trails, and a trading take profit as of 0.5. So I mean, you can see it's still a good trade, even though it doesn't look like a lot, obviously in the context of the move. And then we get another buy here, which again is another profitable trade. It's here, so there's the buy. You can see clearly moves at more than 5%. So bear in mind, the market is coming down. Our longer term time frame is coming down to a sell, but it's not in a sell. So we don't know that the market's not going to then reverse and start going up, and we're still going to start catching long trades. I mean, we can only trade what we know at the time. We don't know that we're starting this larger time frame downwards move. So, and then again, so we get here, another buy. And did I show you this one? Was that one? I'm not sure. No, it was that one. It was this one we showed you then. So this buy here, I don't know, maybe it was that one. Either way, whether it was or wasn't. And then this buy here, this buy actually triggered, because obviously this is just triggered now, so I know. We were still just in the buy here, and I was watching the bot take the buy trade. I was watching this come up, and I was thinking we're going to end up in a buy here when the longer time frame's coming down. But hey, you just run with it. And then yeah, as you can see here, this was the buy. The buy level was just here. It was actually before we popped off here, because I obviously know when I got in the trade. And yeah, 1.5, so we obviously hit our 0.5 take profit, trading take profit, and then we have now switched over to the sell. So now we are actually only looking for sells. So for the time being, when this comes down to a sell, we will actually take a sell trade with the bot. So so there you have it, guys. That's what I'm working with. That's how we're doing it. So larger moves on here, 1% take profits, 1% losses, and then we're running the trades longer, bigger position sizes, and then the scalps here, smaller position size scalps, well, it's actually still is a 1% trading stop, and then the trading take profit is at a 0.5, because we just want to give ourselves the wiggle room anyway, even though we're in the scalp trade. But we're hitting more of these trades more often, only with the trend. So these trades, obviously, we're not always going with the trend. So as you saw, so they're not as guaranteed, but these will usually, the trades that we take will usually have a higher percent chance of hitting, but obviously they won't necessarily move as much. But either way, we get in the buys and sells with this anyway, so it's like we don't necessarily have to be all in with this one as well. So there you go, guys. So remember, it's not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. And yeah, I will speak to you guys soon.